Aloha, my kako, you guys. Oreiko ino. Today is Thursday, March 5th, 2026. Your Thursday, your transition, your transformation Thursday, your motivational quote for this Thursday on this March 5th, 2026 is: time is the only currency you can never earn back, so spend it wisely. So as we were always taught, or some of us was always taught, time is precious, never waste it, never abuse it, never take it for granted, truly appreciate time, especially, your time here on earth, your time in the living, your time in the present, the now, and as you prepare for a future. Or at least I was kind of told that, or, I told myself that, from a young age and a young adult at the time when I was going through stuff, going through my mental health journey and everything. I had to realize that, I can't be wasting my time thinking these kinds of thoughts. I can't be wasting my time, wishing or hoping and, thinking that, somehow this world, somehow this place, somehow my own place where I live here on Maui or in Hawaii, things would be better without me. But I had to learn the hard way, as always. When it comes to these motivational quotes, I always say it and I always will bring up that I always had, epiphanies. I always had, life or, God, kicking my butt into shape and, making me fall flat on my face to realize that I shouldn't be saying those things. Because time is the only really thing you can never, earn back. So you always have to spend it wisely, use it wisely and everything. But some people always say, oh yeah, you're wasting your time, making videos. You waste your time doing this, you waste your time doing that. See, for me, the one thing I need to work on this year is still continue to do what I've been doing, when it comes to making videos here on TikTok or the ones I make on YouTube and stuff, is eventually take time for myself, because I've been working so much the past almost 4 years at my job. I've never taken a day off. I've never, really fully taken time for myself. Only one time, and that was last year, which I would like to forget that weekend. But, besides the point, I told myself this year I need to take time for myself and, take time away, sit back and, really think about where I'm going to see myself in another 2 years or so, or in the next calendar year or so. Like, maybe yes, I still will be doing posting videos, making them very small, very short, you know not so long, but I do need to take time for myself. Hence why today's quote is about time and everything. Because the only time since I've been back home on Maui, since I went to school for a year and a half, and that took about quite a bit of time from me being 23 years old and then 24. Not that I was really wasting it foolishly, because I really was trying to get my life back in order, but really I have to take time to, just take a break. Because other than that, I've just been working, I've been grinding, I've been just doing what I gotta do. Because the only time really I've ever missed work is only when I get really burnt out, really exhausted. The 4, maybe 5 times I've lost track already, I've had gout in my right foot. And yeah, I just been really with burnt out and exhaustion. I never really fully taken the time for myself. So, when it comes to time, when it comes to, spending time with your loved ones, family, friends, really take the time to, appreciate it and, never, how you say, waste it foolishly. Because as like we said, time is the only currency you can never earn back, so spend it wisely. So eventually, I need to realize that the things I want to do, I gotta make it into fruition. I want to go back Hawaii, save up money and go. I want to go Hawaii Island, same thing. Oahu, same thing. I want to go catch a Broncos game in Denver. I want to go catch Oregon Ducks game in Oregon, same thing. I want to make my way down to New Zealand, same thing. But I also have to remember, that doesn't come cheap. That doesn't come, with expenses. But definitely for sure, I would have to, eventually sit back and, take time for myself. And that's one thing I'm trying to present here to everybody who is like me, kind of like a workaholic, or, always says, oh yeah, next year, always this time, but, you know, we all have this one goal in life. We all have this one chance. We all have this only one time to, make things right and, do what we want to do and leave a legacy behind. I know that's for sure on my end. And I'm still trying to do that. Not easy, because I don't want to force it, because just in case somehow it doesn't work out, and trying to help people who face similar challenges, mental health, bullying, or trying to encourage the youth to be better people, and not just how do you say, what is that called, rely on EBT and not work and just be social media people. But just remember today's quote, you guys. Time is the only currency you can never earn back, so spend it wisely. This is Brother Ray from Always Signing Out. You guys have a safe, blessed day, safe, blessed rest of you guys' week, safe, blessed upcoming weekend. This is Brother from Always Signing Out. You guys, aloha no. Chihu!